aware that there are different ways of doing video tours now. It's not just about what we do. We like what we do, and we think our way of doing it is the best. But we know that there are things like Theta and Rico 360 tours. They're great. They show a house off really nicely and cleanly, but normally the perspective is forced. You have to click around, particularly if you are not, even if you're IT literate, clicking on these things or using an iPad on a touchscreen, it can be really clumsy. You'll have done it yourself probably when you've got even a Matterport viewing. They look great, the idea is fantastic. And people who use them will probably say, what a load of rubbish you're talking about. I have used them, I've seen them, and I prefer what we do. And the reason I do what I do is because I think it's the best way of doing it, which is we show you the house from the perspective of a viewer, and you can sit back and do nothing for 3, 4, 5 minutes, however long it takes. It's a lean back way of doing it rather than a lean forward way of doing it, where you got to actually type or click. It's less forced, it's more natural, and whilst the 360 viewings absolutely have their place for detail, if it's a general approach to showing a house in the first instance, I think that the way that we do it is a nicer, softer way of doing it. The Matterport or the 360 viewings, if people want to zoom in really closely to see a corner of a room or a ceiling or whatever, then they can do that. But with our videos, you press play, you leave it, you listen to the music, you have a look around.